we're live. Greetings, this is Edward Ojambo. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to use Slim, which is another PHP web framework. And obviously, as usual, we're going to connect to a database and pull in the data and then display it onto inside a web browser, formatted the way we want. Okay, quick reminder that I do have a live stream every single day, and or almost every day. This month's going to be weird. There'll probably be 3 days when I would have a live stream, but I'll put up a video for you guys. So as you can see here, you've just visited ojambo.com. You go to watch menu, live sub menu, you see the topics for upcoming tutorials. And there'll be a code snippet, and it will tell you the exact day and time. It's always going to be Eastern time, and you're free to ask questions in the live chat about any programming or lifestyle topics. And of course, I have a link here on ojambo.com where you can click and you actually go to the channel and you log in and you'll be able to post your request there. If not, you can simply just watch this video. And the video is also embedded in the article. When you scroll down, you will see it. And also be sure to subscribe, like, follow, and leave comments for more frequent content. I appreciate the subscriptions this month. Thank you very much. Just keep it up. Thank you very much. And also like and leave comments for more frequent content. Okay, so Slim framework is a micro framework for PHP that follows the model view controller, that's MVC design pattern. It's lightweight, flexible, and a great choice for building simple web applications, as you're going to see how simple it is to use. In this tutorial, we're going to build a very basic Slim application. We're going to be using Slim 4. That connects to a MariaDB database, retrieves records, and displays them in an HTML format. So the Slim framework, it's also what they also consider a micro framework, because it provides just the essential tools that you need to build a web application, including obviously the routing, the middleware, and dependency injection, and it follows the MVC architecture. That means there's a model, there's a view, and there's a controller. So the model is obviously what separates the data, the user interface is the view, and the logic is the controller. Okay, so to get started, you need to have Composer. So you can get Composer from this URL here. That's the getcomposer.org. I'll tell you how to download it. As I said, I'm on Linux, so I can easily install it using, for example, I'm Fedora Linux, just DNF install Composer. The other ways you can install it, you can use, what is that thing? PECL, and obviously you can also grab it using these directions here. I said there's multiple ways to install it. So those instructions are here. Okay. So what we're going to do is I've already set up a project area here. I'm enjoying doing this split screen because it allows people who are on vertical to actually watch me doing the code. I guess that's and then the rest of you guys, you can see where I'm getting all the code snippets and everything from. And this will also be better if I'm ever away. I'll be able to simply just for example, if I'm using one laptop, I don't have multiple monitors, I'll be able to do this as well. All in one screen, so it'll be easier. Okay, so as you can see here, I have this Slim folder here, and you see it's empty. So I have a terminal open up here just for this folder. You should be able to see this. I did zoom in, I did dynamic zoom. So what you do is, what we're going to do is, see, we're going to take this command here which says composer. So I'll just type it here. Just type composer, create -project, and then Slim. So we want to use a Slim skeleton because we just want a Slim skeleton app. Skeleton, and then the name of our project. So I'm going to call it just simply Slim app. Slim app. There we go. Press enter, and as you can see here, it created this folder called Slim app, and as you can see, it installs all these packages for us. Some of them you are probably familiar with. You've seen this before, like the PHP unit. You saw Laravel here, and probably some others you probably noticed. I said most of this usually, some of them use the same Symfony is another one. You see, Slim has its own libraries or packages. Sebastian, I've seen that before. And you see PHP Stan, PSR, PHP DI, -DI. And you can see PHP Documenter, Doctrine, so a lot of Sebastian stuff here. Yeah, so a Fig, Nick, Nikki, and more another Slim, and then Squeeze Labs. As you can see here, so it installed all of this. And if you wanna use the Composer fund to donate, you can do that as well. And this Composer suggest. Okay, so that's done. So inside our folder here, we're gonna continue creating our apps. So I'm gonna show you in the GUI and also do it on the command line as well. Okay, so here, the first thing I wanted, oh, I forgot one very important thing. Let me actually do it off screen. I forgot one super important thing is to, I forgot to start the database. So let me actually start it here. Systemctl start MariaDB. Systemctl start HTTPD. The only reason I'm starting HTTP, which is actually Apache, is so that if I make a mistake, I can log into phpMyAdmin and we see it. But I'm not going to use the, I'm not actually, I should not need to use it. Okay, so that started. I forgot to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cd into the Slim app. So now it's the exact same as this. So what I want to do is I want to, I want to tell you something about, this is one of the reasons when people criticize me for not using this type of frameworks is because when a new version comes up, the documentation is very slow to catch up. So in this particular case, I want to connect to I want to set up the database. So the problem is if all the instructions online will tell you have to go to the settings folder. As you can see here, there's no settings folder, right? It's everything's actually being put in the app folder in version 4. So up here you see this is where the settings is. So we're gonna open up so it's in app and settings. So I'm gonna open this up. I don't know what I think I'll just use the text editor here. Okay, I'll open up here. It's a little bit big. Okay, we don't need this. This is for future tutorial. Here's the settings. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. There we go. So you should be able to see that. Okay. Yeah, zoom. I can't zoom in anymore. Dynamic zoom as well. Okay, so as you can see, this is the settings.php file. And as you can see here, I do want to create a variable called db just for so I can pass in the database credentials. As I said before, I always prefer to create a separate database user, so that way if it ever gets compromised, I can just revoke that user. I don't like using root because root is also for other root only has access to all the databases, but also yeah, if, what I'm saying, if I get compromised, it's better to compromise only one application. So this is it here. Yeah, so there's a comma here, there's a comma here. See, it says db, the host, local host, and then db name, that's the guy. This is, it stands for generative AI. So I just use that database because I'm a little bit lazy, as programmers usually are. You know, why create a new one when you can just reuse it for all the tutorials? And the user for that database is guy as well, and then the password is here. So that's all I need for the settings. So I'm gonna save this. It's just a variable, so you can make up this variables. I could have made up anything I want. The only thing obviously I can't make up is this has to be real because this is what we're going to use to connect to it. So that's our settings. Okay, so next thing is we need to open up our dependencies. So this one as well, I should just be able to drag it into here as well. And I'll zoom in so you guys can see. Zoom in as well. Oh, it looks like it's already zoomed. Oh, I do like DOM editor, text editor. It remembered the zoom from the previous one, so that's actually very nice. All right, now next, what I need to do here is I need to create our own definition. So this is nowhere. You won't find this anywhere. And I repeat, you won't find this anywhere. So this is for Slim 4. So I'm going to create a definition, our own definition, custom definition for what I want. Most of the instructions tell you to put it in here, but the problem is, you see, this one returns the logger. So we don't want to return the logger, we want to return our database object. So I'm going to put it in here. So I will also take care of that. So if you notice, it's container builder, add definition. We're going to do the same thing. Definition, sorry. So we're going to do the same thing. So right here. So is it? No, sorry, this one here. Oh, this doesn't, it's not so color coordinated. So this one here. So after this one, we're going to create our own. Oops, so paste it there. And just put it one. Okay, it doesn't really matter. I guess it's not. Okay, so I'll explain what it. So I couldn't use DB because we're using DB in our settings. So I call this one DB1. And as you can see, container C, container interface C again, I use just the same thing. So we grab the settings. So we want to actually get the settings. So I just literally just copy this from line 16. And then DB settings. So we grab the DB. Remember, we created the DB in the settings here. This one here. This is what we want to grab. So after that, we create a new PIDO object. PIDO stands for PHP data object. See, this is how you connect it to MySQL. And then you see the host, the DB name, the user, and the password. And then we set this to the error mode and exception. And we set the attribute default fetch, which will be fetch associate. Associate means it will come in as an array, or if you want to do the numeric way as well, and then return. So this one just returns the PDO object, so then we can use it anywhere in our application, instead of having to do this over and over and over and over again. So so we can use this any way we want. Okay, so that's our dependencies. Make sure I save that. Next, let's go back. So that is still in the app folder, okay, or app subfolder. Next, what we need to do is we need to create our route. So route will be here in under routes, route.php file. So open this up. And again, it's already zoomed in perfectly. So here, if you notice, there's an example for us. The example is this users. This is an example of how to, for example, once we open up this application, once the server is running and this application up, if we go to /users, it's going to do this. There is a users where to dump this, and you see to grab the view. But I'm going to create my own. I'm going to call it /people because that's the database table we want to actually grab the data from. So if we go, we'll take care of that here, and I'll show you how to do that. As I said, this is just a simple one, so I'll just copy everything and I'll explain what's happening. So down here, we create our route. I do like the way that this model view, all these model views are working these days, in that they try to put everything into one place, which I do appreciate. So I'm going to tab this. I'll tab here, so it just looks a little bit better. And now I can explain it. So /people, so this will be the URL /people. Because it's going to grab some information, for example, the request, the response, and the arguments. And then what we'll do is, you see, we get DB, this DB1. That will come automatically from our dependencies. You see dependencies, DB1. So we want DB1. Okay, next, we'll create a statement. We query, we get all the records from the people table. And then after that, we just fetch all. And also put here fetch associate. I don't need to do this because it's a default, but I just did that anyway. Just in case, because you might change your mind or something or forget to do that. So this is the HTML. This is not a styling tutorial, so I'm just going to skip that part. The most important part is right here. As you can see, we have so you might be wondering, hey, is it not wrong? Why do you have the style and then you have the HTML together? Well, in HTML5, the style no longer needs to be in the head section. It can be anywhere. It can be inside the body. It can be anywhere before the actual element, or before or after. It doesn't matter. You can put it anywhere you want. I just put it before, but I'm saying I could have put it after. But I put it before because, for example, obviously it might style this H1 or the table, so it doesn't really matter where it goes. Okay, so we have it says people here, and then I put a table, and you see this is the heading, because this particular records do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 headings: the ID, the username, name, age, and verified. And then of course I just use a for loop, and see it's HTML here, and I just make each of them will be a row. So in each row, for example, we'll have the ID, the username, as you can see here, the name, age, and the verified variable. So we'll put them in there. Then after that, that's going to be a response. Get body, we're going to write the HTML, and then right there, return response. That's it. That's it. So we're done. Now we can go check out this app. So I don't need this anymore. Oh, I forgot to save. So it tells me up here I forgot to save. So I've saved this now. And what I'm going to do next is, we don't need this anymore, so I'll just get rid of that. And we're in the command line here. So if I actually don't need to be in the subfolder of app anymore. So we go here, and if we take a look, there's a public folder. You can see the public folder. There's an index.php. Let me actually open this up and show you what it actually looks like. So you can see here, it grabs all the settings, the app factory. You see it says Slim, and the DI, this is the container builder. And you can see what it does. It just basically handles all the things, and depending on the type of request and the response. So you can see, yeah, so we don't actually need to touch this, and I'm not actually going to touch it. So I want to go back to the here. We actually don't need this anymore. And go to the command lines, because now I'll tell you, let me see where I am. Let's just type pdd. Yeah, so I'm in the app. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type php -s localhost 8000 and -t. I'm specifying a folder, and the folder we public. Now I could have simply have cd into this folder and do it, but hey, I'm teaching you guys something. So you see, this URL is going to be for what's inside that folder. And you can see this is one of the reasons I didn't take any screenshot of Slim, because they doesn't really have one. So let me open up the Chromium browser. Oh, you know what? Actually, I could have just done it here, but it's fine. I'll open up a different browser, and I'll just split it here. Okay, when it decides. There we go. So paste it up here and press enter, and you can see, oh, it's not working. So it's the wrong one. Did I say 8000 or 880? Can't remember what I put in there. Okay, so there's a problem. You see, it says on index, what is it, PHP, I made a mistake. It says tabs and spaces cannot be mixed. Okay, let's go fix that. And that's in our routes. What did I do wrong here? Oh, it's probably this here. Cannot be mixed. Okay, I might have to. This is really. Okay, there we go. For some reason, there's a space there. I don't know why. Here. Yeah, so let's try it again. Oh, same problem, I'm guessing. Yeah, same problem. It says tabs and spaces. Okay, so it's invalid. Tabs and spaces cannot be. Okay, so I might have to. I think this one is also messed up. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's also messed up. Oops. Okay. Let's try it one more time. Okay, there we go. So it's saying here that implicit marking method nullable is deprecated. I don't think this is going to give us a problem. So all we need to do is just go to, for example, if I think it was users. Oops. I think I have to go lowercase. I was tapping the wrong one. Users. Okay, so it's saying implicitly marking parameter users as nullable is deprecated. So it's giving us a problem here. Let's go find out. I don't know why that's in our routes folder. /users. I don't know why it's giving us an error. That should not happen. Hopefully, if I go to people will be okay. There we go. People is okay. Okay, so when I go to users, it should have output all the users in JSON format, but that doesn't matter. I said ours does work. You see people here, the ID, the username, name, age, and verified, and you see this. These are the data from the database, and this I just styled it because obviously if I just output stuff, it's kind of boring. Because I do know how to also style. Obviously, I know how to style tables, and as you can see here, give it a little effect when you hover over or mouse over each of the rows. So as you can see, we grabbed all the data inside that particular table. So I think there's another table called users. Let me actually log into localhost here. So we do have some time, and I think it's PHP my admin. Yes. And guy, pass the password here. Yeah, so this guy database table has, it's post. How many records does post have? Let's find out. Oh, post has title and content. So this is another one we can also do. So just to show you, because we do have, time is running pretty short, but you can change that as well. So for example, if I wanted to go in here and change all this, I could grab that data and put it in there. So that's up to you. But I just want to, instead, I want to go to the people table and just show you something here. And you can see, so this is the data it grabbed. You see the IDs, the username, then the username, the name, age, and verified. So this is the data it grabbed from the database. So I don't need this anymore, so I'm going to log out. And see, it grabbed the data here. So that's what we did today. Okay, so that's basically all I wanted to show you. So on the article itself, you can expand this to grab, you see, it's an app settings and the dependencies and then the route. So I have all the code snippet here for you. You can grab it there as well. And these are the screenshots. I didn't bother with the screenshots because, as I said, I was going to do it here, so it would be a waste of time. But if you want to read the article, it's all there. And this is the video I promised you. So this video is live. It's an embedded video. I don't know why this is not. Oh, I put it for 6 p.m. Okay, that is. Oh, no wonder I'm not getting any. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay, that's not good. I put it for 6 p.m. Let me see if I can change it quickly. Actually, this doesn't make any sense. I don't know why it says 6 p.m. This makes no sense at all because right now, this is weird. It says 6 p.m. This is actually wrong because it actually says 2 p.m. and that's what I'm actually doing right now. Today is the 6 p.m. I don't know why this is 6 p.m. This is a bug with this channel. Anyways, let's move on. So in this tutorial, we demonstrate how to set up Slim4 application that connects to a MariaDB database, as you can see here, retrieves the data and displays the HTML. Slim's MVC structure helps you organize your application in a maintainable and scalable way. We also showed you how to use the add definitions to register dependencies with Slim's container, make it easier to manage services like database connections. As you just saw, I used the PHP data object. If you want to learn more, you can check out my book, which is called Learning PHP. It's available on Amazon. The links are in the description. You can go to Amazon, just search for Eduardo Jambo. It's available in all your countries. And as you can see here, you can get the, if you have Kindle Unlimited, it's free. You just pay a minimal fee to purchase it. It's only ebook format as of now. And there's also the Learning PHP course. Links are also in the description. It's available on jamboshop.com. As you can see here, it comes with everything you need. It comes even with a web ID, so you can put your code in here, and then you can just hit compile button and then it will display it for you. And finally, if I'm also available for one-on-one tutorials, you can contact me several ways. You can leave a comment. You can click this link. The links are also in the description. Either on jambo.com, you go to the contact page, or jamboservices.com with updating or migrating SIM applications or any PHP applications as well, including maybe some HTML, CSS, or JavaScript. Okay, with that said, I don't see any chat requests, so I'm going to end this because I don't want this live streams to take too much time. So that will be, I'm finishing this up. Quick reminder that you should subscribe, like, follow, and leave comments for more frequent content. I really do appreciate it. And I want to thank all the people who have subscribed this month. Thank you very much. And also I will do a live stream every single day. As I said, there are a few days this month I will not be able to do a live stream, but I'll put up a video. Hope you guys will like it. Okay, with that out of the way, thank you. I'm going to end this, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. And be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Have a nice day.